Ladies and gentlemen, once again, a very good morning. Welcome to the Kakasungura YouTube channel. It is a Friday, a dark day in the Republic of Kenya. Last night, I was on this very platform when I was explaining to you what had happened due to the military chopper that crashed, and on board was the CDF General Francis Ogolla, who died yesterday, and William Ruto publicly announced and confirmed that Ogolla is no longer with us. Kakasungura, this morning, all of us are in a journey, and we are traveling. Nobody knows where you will alight at the end. But then, as much as there's natural death, there are also some deaths. Ogolla is no longer with us. He has gone to be with the Lord. And our work is to accept the will of God. It can be godly, it can be humanly. At this point, we can't tell what happened. But we assume it was a godly plan. But I have a few questions to ask the public, and of course, the government in general. When I was reading history at night, so many questions remained in my mind. And I was asking myself, in the history of the Republic of Kenya since independence, the first question I was asking the internet, have we ever lost an officer of such a ranking through a chopper crash? I tried to find out, and by the way, I couldn't find anyone. Nilijaribu sana. I was Googling on YouTube, I was Googling on Facebook, on internet. I was trying to find out if in the history of the Republic of Kenya, we've had the commander. Najua kitambo walikuwa anaitwa the commander of the defense forces or what? Nowadays wanaitwa chief of defense forces, right? Now, hakuna mtu, there is no one who has ever died the way Ogolla died. The only person we know, and his information is in the public domain, is George Saitoti and his team, who perished the same way. But Muhammad Ali did an expose, and you understand how it happened, it went. So we can't talk that right now. Can't talk about that. But ladies and gentlemen, what really happened to General Francis Ogolla? The only time when a chopper caught fire, I remember very well, is during Mwai Kibaki's tenure. Mwai Kibaki had visited Marani sub-county in Kisii. That time I was in school, and our teachers took us to see Mwai Kibaki. Najua kitambo president couldn't be seen in public. Moi used to appear once in a while. Kibaki used to appear once in a while. It's now that a president is able to just... anyway. So, Mwai Kibaki finished a function in Marani. And we were waiting. Unajua ushago, unataka kuona vile ndege inaanza safari. Right? So, mkutano uliisha. Mwai Kibaki akaingia kwa ndege. Maofisa wengine, there were like 3 military choppers. So, Mwai Kibaki alipoingia ndege, ilikuwa imeanza kupaa like a few centimeters from the ground na ikalipuka. It was safely evacuated, akawekwa chopper ingine, akaenda. Hiyo ikabaki hapo for a week, ikitengenezwa. That is the only scenario that I've ever witnessed between the president, the deputy president, and such a high-ranking officer like General Francis Ogolla. Though they say generals never die, they rest. But then, I have a few questions, Kaka. Those military choppers, before they are used, we all understand, they must undergo critical scrutiny before they begin their journey. Kaka, maisha ni safari, I was looking at how General Ogolla walikuwa wanatembea yesterday before the accident. They were full of energy. They were jovial. Wanatembea tu. And when I was looking at the photos after the accident, najua miili yao, the remains, we can't call them bodies because ziliungua beyond recognition. So the remains, wakati ziletwa na Air Force One, Air Force One ya US. Wakati ziletwa na Air Force, hapo tu kwa airport, status was streaming live. And I saw something, yani to remain, tumefungwa tu na bendela. And I was comparing to the pictures I saw earlier on before the accident. Na nikasema kaka, kweli maisha haya ni safari. So maswali niko nayo kwa wananchi na serikali. Swali la kwanza, tunajua kwamba ndege za kijeshi, ndege anazotumia rais, ndege anazotumia naibu wa rais, ndege anazotumia Kithure Kindiki, cabinet secretary wa interior, ndege anazotumia CDF wa Kenya. Watu hao wanne. Hizi ni ndege zinafanyiwa kwanza, zinapitiwa. They make sure that everything is in order. Kila kitu iko sawa. They are highly guarded, they are highly safeguarded. Zinafanyiwa service because these are military choppers. Si chopper ya kawaida kama hii ya kina sijui ni nani ilianguka sijui ni wapi. Hizo chopper, ndugu zangu, ni chopper ambazo kila kitu kinakuwa checked. Wale mko kwa military and you're watching this video, na either you are a KDF officer or you're in the military, you're working, I don't know as who, you can agree with me kwamba hizo chopper zinafanyiwa scrutiny ya hali ya juu kabla zianze safari. Accidents huwa zinafanyika, ni sawa, and we accept accidents to happen, and it can be the will of God. But then, what really happened? What really happened? From now backwards, Ogolla will remain in the books of history as the first CDF who perished in such a manner. Yeah, the first one. Because hakuna mwingine. Nilijaribu kutafuta, na kama yuko basi I don't know, but nilijaribu kutafuta ni nani tena amewahi kufa kwa ajali ya ndege kama Ogolla in such a position. Sijawahi pata. So I believe Ogolla, yeye ndio wa kwanza. A number of them retire peaceably from service, and maybe it's one who died after he has retired from service. I have forgotten his name. Kina Julius Karangio who. These guys are still living. Wako sawa. Akina Kibochi, they retired recently. Wako sawa. So what went wrong? Those are some of the questions, those are some of the answers we are looking for. And I hope in the history of the Republic of Kenya, one day we shall have one person to tell us the truth, like we were told when George Saitoti perished. So I hope even this one, it doesn't matter how long, but at one point in the future, tutakuwa na mtu who will tell us exactly what happened and what went wrong. Tutapata mtu apitie hiyo ndege, apitie records za hizo ndege, apitie kila kitu, atuambie either it had a mechanical problem, it was a natural death, it was an assassination, or it was by any chance God's will. But for now, I don't want to speculate anything. Mimi sijasema anything. I'm just doing an analysis. Ni nini lilifanyika? Ndege za kimilitary huwa zinapitiwa vizuri, mechanical issues zinaangaliliwa, kila kitu kinaangaliliwa. You know, Ogolla flies in a presidential chopper. Zile chopper ndio hata rais anatumia. So whatever that happened, it's only God knows. But then let's accept Ogolla amekufa na ni Mungu anajua. We leave it all to God. Na niseme pole kwa Kenya kwa jumla. Pole kwa military yetu. Pole kwa kabila la Wajaluo. Poleni sana. Na tunaamini kwamba siku moja tutapata mtu atuzungumzie ukweli. Lakini swali kubwa kwangu, we need a fully published report on the condition of the chopper before takeoff. What happened? Did it have any mechanical problem? Najua kaka, hata mimi sijui siku ambayo nitakufa. Najua anaweza toka saa hii msikie saa 5, msikie saa 6, msikie usiku. Najua kifo hakina formula. Death just comes in whatever way. You can collapse in your bathroom and you die. Yeah? You can be walking along the road, unagongwa na kisiki, unaanguka chini and you die. Just like that. You can be seated in an office. You just die on your chair. You can be traveling and die in an accident. So, when God had decided you will die today, haki ya Mungu hawezi pita. But you know, there are godly made accidents and there are humanly made accidents. So, maybe, I don't know. God bless you, ladies and gentlemen. See you in the next video. And as even we keep on scrutinizing and finding out what really transpired, I will be here to keep informing you. God bless you. See you in the next video. Asanteni sana.